Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing XCOM Enemy Within. We're going to have our Yusuf's going to dash up here into this cover, and we'll see what we can see. If I need to shoot something.
Visual on the goods.
Okay, what's that? Okay, that's Meld up there. This is my heavy guy. Well, my sniper's got to move, so I might as well put him in with a pistol. Do I want to just put him into this corner? Let's put him into that corner. Not seeing any enemies. I do want to have some people here on Overwatch. Put her on Overwatch. I might run Zhang up here. But I think we're going to move the mech trooper up to an Overwatch first. Right? Maybe put him here.
That's affirmative.
Get him into an Overwatch. That gives me a couple people on Overwatch. Do I just want to get Chang up here? In a good spot?
Moving to designated position.
I don't know. Probably a bad thing to do. Here they come. What do we got?
Let's take them out.
Thin men. Oh, that's interesting. Can I see them? 64% on him. But if I have him move like to here, I don't know if I can see him. I'm gonna move to here. Okay, I can still see them. 55 and 40. But if I do a suppression fire, right?
I'll keep my gun on this one.
Suppressed and hollow targeting. Then that can let my sniper could move around to this side.
That's affirmative.
Take a shot with his pistol. Oh god, that's a terrible shot. I ain't gonna take an Overwatch. She can't get anywhere to see him. Can she? Where's, how about you? If you moved up to here... Let's try this. What does this do? Just try to shoot up the wall.
Position. I have no ammo available.
Oh, that used up all his ammo. Okay. Not something you probably want to do. And there's those things back there. Oh my god. I do not have any grenades. Do I? This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, I don't have her. I have her with an assault rifle instead of a freaking real rifle. Oh, jeez. She's supposed to have a laser rifle, and I didn't give her a laser rifle. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
That's affirmative. Contact.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna move. Disappear. Why is he still in cover? I destroyed his cover. Well, I'm gonna shoot that one. I need to get rid of one. And miss at 86%. At 86%, I miss. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I have an 89% shot. I'll shoot that from here. Okay, took one down.
Nailed him. Hostiles are coming back.
God, there's a whole bunch of them over here, too. And we know that there were flyer thingies coming up.
Next status, yellow.
Yeah, I know. We're in trouble. I didn't realize that your ability would use up all your stuff.
Cover the flanks.
Missed it.
Positive enemy contact.
Oh, for the love of God. How many hit points does it have? It has 2 left. I've got to get rid of it. I got to get it off of him.
Nailed him.
What can you do? You could fire a rocket. In that general direction. I know, I'm not supposed to blow things up.
There
But
won't be anything left.
okay. You. How much range does that have? I think he can actually get up there and flamethrower it. I'm gonna try it. Probably a bad idea. We're gonna go
Moving.
here. We're going to try to flamethrower him.
Flamethrower engaged.
Took him out. You, lady, have terrible aim. You would have to take a run and gun.
for the kill.
Because you could get like right to here. This is probably a bad idea. You're gonna go right there. And then shoot him. Okay.
X-ray down.
We still have one of those thingamajiggies out here somewhere. Right? So we need to be close up on each other for killing them. I don't know where that thingamajiggy is. It's gonna come out here somewhere. It's gonna get somebody because I can't stop them. Okay. You need to move
Got it.
and reload.
I am ready.
You need to move. Can you move to here? I don't know if he can take that. I can't remember if he can take that or not. Can he grab that? He can't grab it? Alright, mech troopers are not allowed to grab it. Alright, reload your gun.
Ready to fire.
We're gonna have her. She can definitely get here.
I'm on the move. Got the goods.
And put yourself in Overwatch. And you're coming back. Just as fast as you can over here.
Already there.
Because bad things. And you're going to be like here
Getting there now.
and go into Overwatch. Where is it? It's a invisibility thingamajiggy. Here it comes.
They're repositioning on us.
Missed. If they'd both hit, they would have taken it. And get, of course. Alright, 78% chance.
Got him.
Okay. That means you... Where is he? Can I click on him? There we are. You can only move so far.
Location confirmed.
She got whacked. She's gonna move. Jesus. This is ridiculous. Alright. Can we tell where the other one might be? That's the back side there. Is it gonna be hiding in this corner? Oh. I don't think they'd put it in that corner. It would have to be off this way where I have to go fight more bad guys. Right?
I'm on my way.
You do an Overwatch. Dang. No, not Ping. Put Zhang here.
Moving to position.
She's gonna go into Overwatch. She is going to... Yes, I said put him on Overwatch. I'm gonna move her to
Aye, aye,
this
Commander.
side, but she's gonna hit him for healing.
Come on, you'll be back in the fight ASAP.
And she's gonna heal this guy out here. Alien's out there. Alright, you are gonna move up close to her.
I'm rolling.
I can't see the other thing. Alright, let's go to her. She's gonna come around this. No! Wrong guy. Take Nabbit. She's the one I
I'm
want
on
to have
the
move
move.
here. She's gonna use this on him.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
I'm going to. No. He is going to move to here.
Position confirmed.
And we're just going to
Moving on
dash up
target.
this way, and we're going to bring the sniper up with us. I don't know. Sniper, you're going to dash to here.
Stepping off.
I don't know. I don't know where the other thing is. Okay, they're out this way.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do. God, we can't go that way. I understand. I understand. Not him. We need to have Yuri. Move up here. Can I go up here? Go up here on. Oh, for the love of God. It's way out there. Okay.
I'm
Have
rolling.
him go here first. See what he sees. Doesn't see anything.
On the move.
Alright. You can get up to here.
I am moving out.
And you've got to run up here too.
On the move.
Everybody's just gonna run up here. We're gonna get shot, killed, hurt, and everything else. But I gotta get everybody up over here. O'Neill.
Got it. Moving.
And Peng, you're coming up too. You're just gonna run up here. We're gonna race up here. We're gonna charge everything.
On the move.
Probably a really bad idea. Get somebody killed. Gonna get somebody killed.
That's what we're looking for.
What was that sound?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where they're at. So I'm gonna put this guy out here.
I'm on the move.
I don't know where they're at. Can you go here?
I am moving.
Grab that. Put yourself in Overwatch. Where the hell are they? Where are the rest of the aliens? I swear they were out this way from the little directional thingy we got. I'm gonna have her
Getting
go
it done.
here. Let's open up this door. Alright, go on Overwatch. I don't know what's going on. Are they more hidey hole people? Are they more of the hidey hole types?
Moving out.
I don't know what to do here. Where they're at. There's too many of them. There's too many bad guys, too many bad guys, too many bad guys. Go on Overwatch. You need to switch to your pistol because you're going to have to go move somewhere and go into Overwatch, I guess. Put you on that side. In Overwatch? I don't know. I don't know where they're coming from. They're from behind me.
There's something out there.
They're from behind me? Oh, for the love of Mike.
Heading there now.
I said Overwatch.
You hear that?
I'm on the move.
You're gonna Overwatch. You are going to move like to here.
Position confirmed.
You're gonna reload.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we grabbed the meld. Now we gotta come back in here where we can support everybody.
On the move. Heading out.
Where are they? Here they are.
Go loud. The aliens are flanking my position.
Got one down.
Another dead alien. Enemy target eliminated.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, he went back there. He's behind the door. You crazy bugger. No, we don't want you going there. Or you. Or you. How many damage does he have? He has no damage. Hardcore Yuri, you cannot get to him. Too far away. No, where's this guy? Where is he? Where's my dude? If I were to go like right here? Can I punch him?
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh no, I have to flame him. So I think I'm just gonna shoot him. And take him down. Got them all.
Mission accomplished.
8 of them and all the stuff. Okay, we did it. Yay! We'll do a few minutes in the base, and we got to see how bad the stuff happened in Europe, because this is bad. This is bad, 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 bad. Did I get any captains? No. Damn it. Alright, she's going to become a lieutenant. Now this says revive critically wounded soldiers at 33 maximum health instead of just stabilizing them. Fire barrage. No, we've got somebody who does suppression. She's the healer. She's got to get a better gun. And he goes up. He gets some new stuff. What is this? Automated threat assessment confers +5 defense when in Overwatch. Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer any aim killing. Ooh, which one do I want? He is a flamer, so he's probably going to be in front more. We're going to give him the defense. The other guy, when he goes up, we'll give him the attack one. Right. And of course, these guys are out for many days because I can't do anything about it. Floater 2, 2 Muton, 2 Seeker, 20 Meld. Okay. Increased across Europe. Damn it.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. Yeah, we're screwed. I just... Okay, well, yes, yes, I know. I need 4 days. Alright, Carapace Armor. Available for manufacture. We've succeeded in creating advanced suited body armor based on the alien allies recovered from the field. Same material is used extensively by the aliens to hull plating and internal structure of their craft. As we've already seen, the UFOs are capable of sustaining heavy impacts with only minor structural damage, which inspired our research into personal armor plating of the same design. However, the downside of this exotic material is that we currently have no means of replicating it on Earth. Limited pool of resources available for future projects will need to manage our use of these alloys carefully. The engineering team is awaiting orders to begin the fabrication process. Once completed, we can see how this Carapace armor fares on the battlefield. Okay, so I gotta build some. Designed to offer substantially better protection against the alien plasma warfare through the use of our alloys. Tests indicate substantial survivability increased relative to conventional body armor. What's the skeleton suit? The suit has been substantially reduced. Its defensive coatings are still intact, and the reduced weight has allowed us to couple this suit with a climbing grapple that we've been prototyping. Okay, so that's for my sniper. Should we just do the autopsy? Eight days, 10 days, 17 days. He's only 2 days. We'll do him.
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
Okay, engineering. You can build... You can't. I can't build Carapace Armor. Oh, it's there. Costs 19 and 11 alloys. Manufacturer. Let's build 3 of those. That's gonna be expensive, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Now, if I go to the barracks, go to the people, do my soldiers. I can put ping. If we go to the loadout, I can put them in Carapace Armor and give them a fucking laser rifle. Jesus. I'm gonna put my heavy in Carapace Armor too. And the other one I'd want to put in there would be an assault, right? So she needs to be in the armor. She's a laser pistol. And a laser rifle because I don't have anything better for her right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how that works. Okay. So we're out of that. Out of here. God, how long does it take me to get my satellites? 4 days. I don't know if I have 4 days. Alright, we're gonna see if I can get to 4 days. Okay. So we get to read about the Mutons. Adrenaline neural sympathy available in Geneland, right? Standing well over 2 meters tall, the ratio of the subject's lean muscle to the rest of its body mass is staggering. Its bones are highly durable yet very light in weight, and it seems to lack extramuscular fatty tissue of any kind. There is no part of the subject that has not been genetically engineered for combat. These Mutons, a moniker given by the troops, have clearly been bred and modified from birth, with every enhancement contributing to its function as a sort of organic tank. As such, the mutons are capable of withstanding overworldly amounts of damage and seem to have an incredible tolerance for pain. During the autopsy, we also noted a variety of ritualistic markings and unusual tattoos, which imply some sort of past tribal structure among the muton species. It may be this tribal nature that has led the mutons to use of a war cry in battle, which seems to cause a surge in adrenaline within both subject and even nearby allies. With this in mind, it's certainly possible that we could replicate this ability through our own genetic modification program. We've also noticed a number of distinct similarities between the genetic structure of the Muton and floater specimens. Although I can only guess as to the aliens' intentions, it certainly appears that the floaters may have at one time been mutons themselves. If the aliens have been experimenting with muton physiology, perhaps the floaters are a byproduct of their less successful attempts at genetic manipulation. You may be able to gain further insight into this creature's combat capabilities and targeting example in the field and unit analysis, which I keep forgetting to do. Overloads the soldier's adrenal glands. When a kill is confirmed, the soldier emits pheromones that grant offensive benefits to all nearby squad mates. Cannot occur more than once every 5 turns. Okay, got it. Not really worth it. We're going to do the skeleton suit. Or do I want to go precision lasers? 8 days. 10 days? Let's go for 8 days. Start getting the lasers out. We've got to try and get mission control. I need 2 days. 2 days. Request from Russia, UFO flight computers. Request 3, I only have 2. I can't give them to you. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have them to give you. If I had them, I'd give them. Oh, come on!
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I've got to put some things up here in a hurry. I've got to drop one in. I need to launch a satellite over the United Kingdom. And I've got to launch one over France. Launch one over France. Launch it.
Satellite launched.
Launch one over the United Kingdom.
Satellite launched.
This is bad. This is very bad. I'm still gonna lose them.
At least we've got some vets on our side. It takes a serious pair to go face to face with one of those things.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do next. Alright, let's go to engineering. I have ability here. I can build. Oh, what do I need for this? 8 power, 25 engineers, and 250, and I don't have 25 engineers. Why don't I have 25 engineers? What is wrong with you? Why can't I have 25 engineers? How many engineers do I have? 17, 18. I need 7. Oh, God. I can't build it. Alright, well, one of the things you gotta do right away. I've gotta build at least one
Commander,
of those.
Our current satellite
Shut
uplink
up.
facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Yeah, but the satellites take too long to build. Workshop's 1 day. I think I'm gonna wait 1 more day and then I'll build the thing. If I can get away with it. Okay, so it's my workshop. Yeah.
Additional workshop online.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
23.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
23. I'm too short. I'm too short. Ah. I'm too short. 2 guys short. I don't have a lot of money left. So I can get another 3. I guess I have to do that. 14 days. I'm gonna have to build some more power here real soon. Which means I probably need to... Oh no, I can't go down that low. This is not building out the way I want it to. Dang it. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I have to think about that. Alright. Alright, what's my time? 36 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have to stop here. Things are not good here. Because I'm gonna have to choose between Europe and here, and I think Europe's gonna give me more money. 330. These guys aren't gonna give me anything at this point. And I only have 1 interceptor up there. I can't afford more interceptors. So I'm in world of hurt. So I probably should have started myself in Europe. Because there's 4 countries there. There's like 4 countries in Asia. 3 companies in Africa. 3 countries in Mexico. I don't know. I just don't understand what I'm doing here. This pending request, I can't do it until I shoot down another UFO, maybe.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
Okay, I already did that. Okay, well, we're gonna have to stop here. Oh, whoa, stop in the middle. There we go. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Please leave comments for the playthrough. I am doing, if you can, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the summer. I'm at 330 right now as of recording this. So please, if you can, subscribe. If you go ahead and subscribe and hit the notify bell, then you'll be able to see when I'm uploading and when I'm scheduling streams. I try to be non-clickbaitable titles in my videos, so that you'll kind of know what I'm doing and you'll be able to say, yeah, I want to watch it. So I do not go for clickbait titles. Even when something disastrous happens, it'll be very mutated thing, just like, you know, mission failed or something like that, or, you know, I think for the one where I had the rookies fail in the terror mission, that's what I said. I said, oh my god, rookies flub, you know, flub up terror or something like that. So I do try to tell you what's going on in the videos there. There's other episodic content coming out. I'm doing Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I started off with Heroes of Might and Magic 5 and Star Wars Empires at War. I lost Star Wars Empires at War in 6 sessions, about 45 game days. So if you want to have a good laugh on how not to play that game, find that on my channel in a playlist. So I'm doing this. There will be some Xenonauts 2. The Milestone 5 just dropped. I'm on the playtest team. I'm also a Kickstarter backer. So I will be doing some content on that, just sort of as a stream. I don't know if I'll stream it or if I'll do it as recordings. But it's going to be sort of a normal, you know, normal difficulty, step-by-step kind of how things progress so you can get a feel of how the game's going to play in the future. So trying to promote the whole gameplay experience. I'm not trying to min-max things and trying to beat it on the, you know, hardest difficulty and make all the points I can and all that kind of stuff and get all the achievements. It's more like, no, this is kind of how it would play out. So I like to do it that way when I'm promoting games, because I think it's more realistic for you to see it that way. You know, when you've played the game a few times, then you want to go see somebody play it on the hardest difficulty to see how they solve the hardest difficulty problem before you tackle it yourself, kind of thing. So I prefer to put out my first videos on things like that. I prefer to put them out in normal difficulty so that people think like, well, if that old guy can do that, then anybody can do it, you know? Please let me know what you think about the camera. I think it's down here. So let me, if you like seeing my videos in the corner, I'll keep doing it. If you think it's just a waste of space, I can get rid of it. For years, I never bothered to have it. I have one now. I decided I would try it out here for a week or so and see what people think of it. Okay? So there's that. We are streaming on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Wednesday is a fan pick at 100% vote. When I was checking the vote, it said Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So I'm doing that on Wednesdays. Fridays was to be a experiment this year. We're trying to do computer role-playing games, but only from a multiplayer standpoint. So if it's got a multiplayer function in the computer role-playing game, then we're trying it out. We decided to start with Baldur's Gate 3 because that was the one both Ace, my youngest adult child, and I both got through fairly recently. There is a playthrough on my channel of doing that. I did it in episodic mode, and I don't think I'll ever do that with a computer role-playing game again. I think streaming is far more entertaining because you kind of have sort of a storyline going, and then you get to a logical break, and that's where you stop the stream. So we were trying to do that in Baldur's Gate 3. They're a barbarian, I'm a bard. We got tired of trying to swap in the right party members to get the storylines done because it's a party limit of 4. So we added the mod that lets us increase the party size, but we didn't want to go nuts and like take the entire camp with us. So we've arbitrarily limited ourselves to 6, which is kind of where the first Baldur's Gate was, I believe. I believe you can only have 6 people total, including you. So we kind of did that. So we each get 2 companions, and then we can get through 4 people's stories while we're streaming, and it's moving along a little bit better, and the battles are still challenging. So we kind of found a happy medium. Saturdays is a fan pick from about a year ago for me to play Pathfinder Kingmaker as a female monk and Romance Tristan. We are at the final battles. We're going up against our arch enemy for the whole game. We're going to go deal with that particular person. I don't want to spoil too much in case you've never played the game before. But there are 2 endings. There's when you get done with the fight, there's like a conversation, and I can't remember if there's a break and you can save there, or if it comes immediately after the combat. I think it comes immediately after the combat. So I may have to fight the combat twice. I'm going to fight it one time, and I'm going to take the solution. One of the responses in the conversation is we'll end the game very quickly, and we get to see the end slide, so we'll have come to a conclusion. And then we'll go back, and if I have to fight the battle again, I'll fight the battle again, and we'll have that same conversation. But then there's another choice I can make that will actually take us into what they call an epilogue. And then there's another sort of mini quest. It's fairly straightforward, basically kind of like a dungeon crawl, but it does resolve the tiefling, not tieflings. What are they? Are they tieflings? Yeah, I think they're tieflings. The tiefling twins, the twin girls that are, God, what do they call them? They use elemental rather than magic. They use elemental forces or whatever. Can't remember what they call them now. But it will resolve their final quest is in that epilogue. That epilogue came along with the downloadable content. I don't think it was there before. And that's where they added in their little bit. And then they've got some other things from the another downloadable content, where you get to find the fate of Magar Varn and his general, and stuff like that. So they kind of clean up some details that you couldn't really get in the original game because, the endings were pretty much already set. And so they could add them into the epilogue, so they did that. So that's why I'm going to do that one too, to try and get those things finished up, and to see if this party I've got can actually handle the big baddie, the bigger baddie than the one they're about to go handle. I'm not sure I can. I barely could get through some of the battles I had to fight my way out of the basement. In the last stream, I was sure that I was just dead, that I wasn't going to make it. And I managed to like squeak it out with like one person standing kind of thing. And it was because the RNG, I had like plus 30 on the saving throws, or plus 26 on the saving throws for a DC 30 saving throw. And, plus 21, you can't roll anything higher than a 3. You know, plus 24. Can't roll anything higher than a 2. And it's like, what? And it was like everybody's saving throw was that way every time. So they would always get paralyzed or whatever. They'd get stunned. They wouldn't be able to act. And it was down to like 2 people that I could have do anything. And it was just ridiculous. And then, of course, one of them died while the other one managed to stay alive long enough to finish them off. But it was just horrible. So, yeah, I was not happy with the way the RNG was working there. But I did manage to get through it, so we're going to go into the final battle. I think we'll do a little better in the final battle. Hopefully, the RNG isn't going to make me roll 1s, 2s, and 3s for everybody. But who knows? It might. But anyway, you can join me on Saturdays for that. Yeah, I think that covers everything. So one caveat: my streams all do start at 11 Central Central Time in the U.S. Because that's when quiet time is around my house for me to stream. So there is that. So you probably will be watching it as a recording after the fact, which might be better because you see me start doing some kind of inventory thing or whatever. You can just kind of go click on the bottom button where the speed thing is and just kind of speed it up a little bit till you see me actually doing adventuring again. Hopefully I'll be able to start getting back to these streams and start chapter marking them for things like that. It's like, inventory begins, inventory ends, inventory begins, inventory ends, things like that. All right? So, let me know what you think about the camera, and we'll come back and try to get through this. I don't know. I'm way behind. I screwed up. I now remember when you start out in this game, you like build a satellite even though you can't use it. And then when you have some extra money, you build another satellite. And you build another satellite. And then when you can finally build the satellite uplink, because you have the power, you have like satellites sitting there and you can drop them whenever somebody gets up to that 3 or 4 mark. You can bring them down right away, and then you don't get them right up to the edge. Because now that I've taken them down to 3, if I have to, lose one of them, if I can't do the fight in that region for whatever reason, and the panic goes up, I could lose both the UK and France. So that's kind of a problem. So I've got to work on trying to get ways to get that panic down. And unfortunately, there's no good ways to do it in XCOM Enemy Within. The only thing I can do is try to get through the missions as fast as possible before too many of them go over the edge and I lose them all. I think you're only allowed to lose 8. So I probably will lose a couple along the way here. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.